If you were growing up in the 90s, chances are you might remember the animated series called Super Mario Bros. 3, even though there was no 2.
3. Because sequels make so much more a lot of money.
At the peak of its popularity came the game, and that's ironic because the show was based around a video game in the first place. Super Mario Bros. 3. Wait a minute here, there was a Mario 2 game. What a bunch of cracked zillion Ks. So why didn't they make a show out of that? Imagine Mario finding Wart in the cartoon. Hell yeah, that would have been awesome! Anyway, what I'm talking about is Super Mario Land 2, the 6 golden coins, which was released only on the Wonder Swan. But Wonder Swan, that's one ugly duckling of a console. And that's an important factor because Mario Land 2 is the only game in the series in which Shakira Minimoto had no involvement. Look, Cody Condom didn't even produce the songs featured in the game! Tulio Dick Waffles. After booting up the game, you're greeted by a big gleaming board that says Super Mario Land 2 just to remind you that it's in fact a Mario game that you're playing. In case you didn't read it on the box. What's up with this double cheeseburger confusing giddiness? And on the ground there's some mushrooms. Probably leftovers of what the creators had been taking when programming this monstrosity of a game. Oh, and it's not a bad game by any means. But compared to other Mario titles, this quick cash grab sticks out like a sticky thumbstick. Let's get things straight. At first glance, where are all the colors? Remember how bright and colorful the original cartoon was? And what happened to all the memorable characters like Mario, Luigi, or King Karog? Whom I learned how to draw as I was doing the research, by the way. At the very least, the gameplay didn't change, with the exception of everything feeling more slippery and rubbery. Also, this game reminds me of a banana because it's the worst of the bunch. So the object to the game is to beat each level and defeat Mario's nemesis called Wario. He's named that way because the W looks like an upside down M. Also, it rhymes with archfoe, and it contains the word war. I'm informative. There is a kind of non-linear feel for the game gives you choice on the order which you play the levels in. It's a nice touch. But don't be fooled by the nice touches the game offers because its low overall quality overshadows everything sweet about it. While playing the game, you notice a bit of a fishy flavor in a way that it almost feels as though the producers decided on doling this up as a Mario game at the last minute to tie in with the pinnacle of Mario's huge success. Mr. Miyagi and Koji Kilimanjaro had no input on the creative decisions and it shows. Everything is different and thus it's lame. You've got boring, dull gray that surrounds you everywhere, no matter if it's the tree zone, Mario zone, or the pumpkin zone. Don't tell me the system wasn't capable of producing something as simple as friggin' color! They should have saved some cartridge space for additional hues instead of filling it with useless graphics. In Mario 1, the bushes are the clouds. Why? Because there wasn't enough space. Well, this was 92. You have the space. Have some color. And really, Pumpkin Zone? Were they trying to appeal to the Misfits fanbase or what? This makes no sense. The music sounds nothing like Mario. No trumpets, no bagpipe glissando swells. It sounds like something from an Atari ST computer, which is synonymous with obnoxious gargling, not beautiful music. Remember what I stated earlier? The game felt slippery and rubbery? It's because it's really slow. I can tune a lawnmower drum faster than this. Look how hard it is to ring this bell while in the air. Also, bells don't belong in a Mario game. Why not have things like flags or those retarded, somethings from Super Mario World, which was only available for the Super Nintendo? And don't get me wrong, this game is far from being bad. Well, just as much as it's far from being incredible. It's a gray area that just flips my burgers the wrong way. I can't criticize it too much and I can't praise it either. Just like You're in the Movies, which is only available on the Xbox 360. Who the hell is this dude? Jason Borges' head with a knife sticking out of his forehead? This makes as much sense as calling him Maverick Robot Master Boomer Kuwanger. All of the bosses in Mega Man X are named after animals, except for this Devil's Reject. What is a Kuwanger? Is it a play on words like Bokanger? That stupid Power Rangers ripoff nobody cares about? Super Mario Land 2 is full of such nonsensical bad guys. Remember them from the show or any other Mario games? They're not even in the Super Mario Bros. Movie, which is one of the biggest disappointments in history. I'm surprised this game doesn't feature a castle scene with the humanoid wolf wielding a hand. Just a hand. Along the way, you'll come across things that will guarantee to drive you nuts. The boss of the Moon Zone is absolutely impossible. I guess we're operating on the Silver Surfer principle. As Master Chief Shake would say,
I hate this helmet.
well, thank you, Mr. Master Chief Shake. Another part that brings my liquids to a boil is that rat guy. He seems to be coming out of those pipes at complete random. In addition to that, each hit is fatal, so expect to die. Oh, I mean, did I really kill him? Never mind then. In conclusion, check this game out, but only if you're a die-hard Mario fan. Everybody else, including those who like this show but never got into the games, stay away from it.